Alright, so, a little late, but we're going to go over the sales for the last week. And I'll show you the Home Depot pallet that I picked up as well at the end. So, starting off with some deodorant. I sold quite a few over the week, and then for the weekend I sold quite a lot too. And I've sold, even a couple. I sold, 2 of them today, so deodorant is doing great. As you can see, 76 have sold, which is very, very good. And with 47 still left, so well, hell, maybe even by the end of the year I'll be out of these, which would be nice. Next we have this Bedford Texas Fire. I put this at auction, hoping it would go somewhere, and it didn't. Only one bid at $6.99. Next was Bouncing Beats. This one just didn't have the box. It was from the second Fisher Price of box damage, and it just straight up had no box. $30 free ship on that. Next was Galloway Township Ambulance Squad. Also put this to auction. Only got the one bid at $6.99 on like the last day. There was like 5 or 6 things I put to auction, and there was only these 2 got any action, and it was just the one bid. Next is Maryland EMT, $5.99. Damn, Rakuten, go away. Next, Mobile, Alabama Fire Rescue, $7.99. We got River Road Fire at $7.99. This went up to Niagara Falls, so it stayed local, which I figured it would. And I think we're starting to get into weekend sales now, actually, already. Or stuff for Friday. Friday we sold, 4 patches. And then the rest of the weekend was But Friday started off good, though, with the 4 patches. Next was this Clayton County, Georgia, Quint 3, $7.99. This Craven County Sheriff's, $6.99. It was the last one I sold. The other one, last week or the week before? Here's the Degree. I sold 5 of them over the weekend. This was kind of the savior of the weekend. The weekend, which was not that great, it was 11 for $212. Well, and then add in one more $46 paint sprayer that I think sold after I'd shipped. Later in the night after I started shipping, it sold, or Monday morning, whenever it sold. So, next was a State Fire Marshal at $3.99. We got a Wagner Flexio 2500. This one was $30 plus 15 ship. And then sold one more at $27.99. And I only sold the 2 paint sprayers over the weekend. So I was hoping, it would be like last week and I'd sell them all, over the weekend. But no, I only sold the 2. I think we're kind of getting into the summer slowdown now, because you figure we're now entering June. So a lot of people in a lot of areas, kids are already out of school. And around here, as you start getting into June, we don't get out of school until the end of June. But like a lot of people, it's the start of summer, so they're not necessarily going to be doing home improvement projects. They're going to be, out and about on vacations and things like that. So I might have hit the summer slowdown. I should have went harder on listing these before now, but it's not that big of a deal. I only got like less than 10 left of the 2500s anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. that I'll still have some for over the summer, but I have a lot of 350s still. However, those I might try and yard sell. Sell them at the yard sale. We do plan on doing one in the next 2 or 3 weeks here. So I think I'll pawn a lot of them off in the yard sale. Because on eBay they don't sell that well. So whatever ones I can pawn off at the yard sale, I'll try that. But hopefully tomorrow I will have the day off tomorrow, and I can actually go to storage, the 2 storage units, and organize them, figure out what is yard sale stuff, get it pulled out, and get it priced, start trying to price some of it. I've been doing that now. With some stuff like from the new Home Depot pallet, you'll see I've been starting to go through and figure out what is eBay worthy, what is not, and get it, start getting it priced for the yard sale. All right, I think that about covers that. Next, I sold this the other sprinkle right. Sold it for only $30 plus 80 ship. As you can see, I put read in the title because this one was not complete. It was missing quite a few things. As you can see, tank and lid, strainer, foot valve, check valve, the 6-inch final hose, the water sample vial, and then the 1/4-inch tap. It did not have the water sample vial. It didn't have the manual with it, because that actually ended up with, it had water in it, and I didn't end up drying it out. So when I sold the other one, then accidentally pulled this one, it was all moldy, so I ended up throwing that out. But it didn't have the water sample vial or anything in it, anyways. So, and you could clearly see this was used by looking at in the tank. So, I don't know if you can really see in the photos, but I could tell looking at it in real life. And you can see this tube is in 2 different pieces. It probably won't be useful, but that's something you can buy. That's simple enough. But it's got the lid with it, and you can see. Oh yeah, you can see it had writing in it. So stay put on that. There we go. So that's why I said you can tell it was definitely used. There was this tap that was in there. I don't know if that was the one that it came with or what, but I did include that. So once again, this went to Florida, of course. So it was $71 to ship it, and then only sold it for $30. So I only ended up making like $20-30 on it. After the fees and shipping, because like I said, it went to Florida, so it was $71 to ship. Because this is a fairly big box. It's 19 by 19 by 33, and it's only 17 pounds, but it's a big box. So that's why it was $70. And that was UPS. FedEx was a couple bucks cheaper, but I trust UPS more than I do FedEx for something like this, so we'll send it UPS. But the buyer had asked me a question, asking if it came with the lid, and I responded back, yes, it did, and then he bought it within, an hour or 2 later, so that was good. It's good to finally get this out of here, too, because that's, again, takes up a lot of space. And actually not too bad, only May 15th, sold it within the month, so actually not too bad. I probably could have sold it sooner because it sat around for quite a while. I just got around to getting it listed once the other one sold. And like I said, I accidentally pulled this one. So I figured, well, while I got it here, we'll get it listed. Next was Dixon County Sheriff at $5.99. Then the last thing we'll show for Monday, which was Ben & Jerry's ice cream hat for $12.99 plus 5 ship. Got this at Goodwill for, I want to say $3, because that's usually what Goodwill prices their hats at $3. So not too bad. Made like $7 on that. Show you the other account real quick. Only 2 things actually. This Massachusetts State Police Underwater Recovery Unit at $7.99, and then this Pasco County Sheriff's at $5.99. But I did want to add, I got a neutral feedback, which this one is ridiculous. As you can see, never received. What a disappointment. I was talking with the guy. He had ordered 2 different patches. I sent them 2 different shipments because he ordered them days later or whatever. They were not ordered at the same time. So I sent, I told him that I'd send him another one because, I have like 15 of these things. So I'll just send him another one at no cost to him, which I did. And mind you, the tracking shows delivered. So this is nonsense. I did, of course, do the request eBay to remove the feedback, and they said they wouldn't. I didn't violate any policies, which is absolute nonsense. I guess if I would have told him to open the item not received case, and then he did the feedback, and then I could have chose, was related to a case resolved in my favor, and then that I probably could have got it removed that way. But I didn't have him do that because I didn't find it necessary because I didn't think he'd leave feedback like that. So I did report him as well for telling me it never arrived, even though the tracking shows delivered. Granted, it's standard envelope. I guess it is technically possible that it didn't arrive, but and it it's just the fact that it's the principle of it because especially since I told him I'll send you another one. So that's what really annoys me. I'm not gonna try any more than the eBay, doing under the hope section, trying to get it removed because it's only a neutral and it's on the second account that I do not really care about at this point. I'm not even actively listing anything. Like when I took all the listings down to get under 250 for the basic store, I'm probably not going to even end up relisting the other things. I'm probably just going to end up liquidating a lot of these patches. I think I'm just going to kind of liquidate and just be done with. Not really, because they're just hard to come by anymore, so I'm just kind of over it. Probably going to end up liquidating out a lot, especially these police ones. I'm always risking my account when I list them, so I'll just liquidate them out to someone else who wants to deal with them. I'll even take a loss of it on some of these at this point. I'll sell them off cheap enough. Because I know I do have a bunch of like Canadian ones and international ones and other just general patches that I've gotten in all these lots. Some stuff too that I've never even listed. It was like, they were in lots and it was getting to the trail end and I just got bored of dealing with them, so I just put them off to the side. Or the stuff that's, I've condensed down at some point and just unlisted them, so I'll probably get to listing those here at some point, but I've been saying that for months now that I'll get around to posting patch lots and liquidating them out, because at some point I probably will go through like all the envelopes, a lot of these patch lots, and if I don't have a lot of them left and I got them for relatively cheap to begin with, I probably will just end up liquidating them out at some point. But they do, every once in a while sell and help out getting, the $2-3 at a time. So that's another reason of why I want to get liquidate out of them, is they're only, when they sell a lot of them, if we're talking like a $5.99, $6.99, $7.99, depending on what I paid for the lot, usually never more than $3. We're talking it's $2, $3, maybe $4 at a time. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. Of course, all the work's already been put in at this point, so it doesn't matter that much. But I do want to try and condense down in the file cabinets, condense them down again, just so I can start using the file cabinets for other stuff, and just kind of just slowly phase out of patches. Just a little change in my business model, I guess. So, anyways, that's enough talking. I'll show you the Home Depot pallet after this, and then we'll see you guys next week. Alright, so got another Home Depot, and as you can see, I've turned the living room into a warehouse temporarily. I'm going through it right now, but I figured I'd bring you guys and show you. So, a stack of mailboxes, yay! That's what I wanted on a pallet. I got a bunch of this edging as well. Well, this shouldn't be too hard to get rid of. Might actually end up keeping it for ourselves. We'll see. But as you can see, a whole stack of that. And then there's 2 boxes of this, which I do have, I think, one more box at storage from the first Home Depot pallet. I think same with this as well. I ended up with like 1 box of it, which is useless. Obviously, when you got a bunch of edging, it's a lot easier to sell. Like I said, there's another box there. Actually, no, 2 boxes there. There's quite a bit of this. There's some other edging. This, which I've had before, this 60-foot, except for there's 4 of them. That's the only one that has the spikes with them. The rest of them don't have spikes, which means these things are pretty much useless. You can see it comes with the 18 anchoring spikes and 3 connectors. So these are just, they're useless without the edging, or without the spikes. My brother looked it up. They sell, what is it, a pack of like 24 or 25 of them for $25. But you see it comes with 18, and I only sell them for 25. I only sell them for 25. So that's not gonna work. And it's like, I think for the extra 10 or $15, you can just buy one of these at Home Depot. I think these are only, I want to say like $30-40 or something. They're not that expensive, so that's not great. So not off to a great start there. There's these. Then there was these. These don't even make sense for being on a Home Depot. I don't know why these were on the pallet. Oh yeah, it's definitely missing something, because I can see in the box over there, it looks like there's supposed to be something in the middle, like where these can stack. But anyways, whatever, just sell it as 2 trays. You can't really see. It's made in India. It's got a nice design on them. They're actually fairly nice. You can see handcrafted in India. But why is this on a Home Depot pallet? It doesn't make any sense. So this, I'm assuming, is more edging of some kind. I haven't gone through that one yet. I have to see if this is any good. Because I know the last one I got on a Home Depot pallet, it was the old one that someone had cut and returned it, and it was just scrap. So we'll have to see about that. The mailboxes, I'm looking for any reason to scrap the mailboxes. These do not sell. Because, for one, most of this area is suburbia. You have your mailboxes on your house. They're not they're not on posts out at the street, which is what these are. They're all post mount mailboxes. If these were like wall mounted ones, those wouldn't be hard to get rid of. Well, maybe they still would be. They wouldn't be as hard to get rid of. But these post mount ones are hard to get rid of because A, we don't live in that kind of area, and B, most people are not replacing their mailbox unless the snowplow obliterates it. And when that happens, the highway department is supposed to pay for it. So you're not buying it yourself. And there's not a ton of new construction, either of single family house, new construction where it's not part of a development. There's not a lot of that. And even those, even though a lot of the new developments, I don't think have them out at the street either. They're up at the house like any other area. So like I said, I'm looking for any reason to just scrap them right now and be done with it. I still have a bunch from the first Home Depot pallet as well that I don't even think I went through them. But we'll put them out at the yard sale, $5. Whatever doesn't sell, I'll probably just scrap them, be done with it, and get all that space back and use it for something else that will actually sell sometime this century. So, like with this one, it's got a very minor little thing where it, broke out, but scrap and be done. So, anyways, the reason I bought this pallet was it had these 915E Wagner steamers on them, and I know these are pretty good, assuming it's all there, which I'm going to have to go through, obviously, all these, because I have a feeling they're not all there. But luckily, it does give you a nice diagram of all the parts that are supposed to be in there, so that helps. And then I know I've seen on Amazon, I can buy some of these parts, if need be, but I figure there's 4 of them, I should be able to piece something together, at least one or two whole ones. We'll have to see what people have stolen out of them. But the other reason I bought them was these Hampton Bay 300 watt digital transformers. These are pretty good. These and the steamers are what I figured is why I wanted the pallet. I figured that's so I can make my money back. You're probably get about $100 for these, assuming that they're like new open box, which I have obviously haven't gone through them yet. I was hoping this one would be because I can see the clearance sticker on it, but I can see that it looks like the top's been open, so that's not a good start. But there's, what, 5 of them there, so that's pretty good. Like I said, some more edging crap. Like I said, it goes up the stairs, and there's stuff up there. The house looks like a Home Depot warehouse at the moment. What is this? This is, I think, more edging. This is harder to get rid of, when it's just like, you know, one random small section piece. Those are going to be hard to get rid of. Let's say there's nothing really else of note right here, other than there was a couple sprinkler things. Those might be good. They're kind of up there, assuming, you know, they're not wrecked. Actually, what was in this box? This box has got, I'll show you, they're over here. Oh, well, this mailbox doesn't go into the cabinet. That box in particular has got these in them, these giant 12-inch drains. So, you know, you put the, in like your parking lot or whatever. I don't know if these are rated for that, but you get the idea, where you put the drain in it, obviously, and then you connect it to the drain system. That box has got 12-inch ones in it, and then there's a box two boxes upstairs that got 9-inch ones in them. So I can't even get upstairs at the moment. Oh, I'm not sure what's in this box. I have to go through it, but it's the same NDS. It's the same brand as the rest of them. These are gray marble faux stone decorative no dig edging 10-foot. Well, I have 6 of them, so that might be. Whoa, let's not cause an avalanche here. Those might be easy to get rid of. Oh yeah, this is umbrella base. Say grandma and her aunt both want one, and I do have one from the Amazon pallet, so that, in theory, I already have sold. Like I said, a couple of sprinkler things. Garage door openers. These hopefully will be something good. They're fairly heavy, so we should be in luck. We'll have to see. About those. I'm actually disappointed there's not that many paint sprayers, which is why I wanted Home Depot. There's one of these 3500s, which I have a feeling is missing something. This is suspiciously light. I'll have to open it up. But it's got a 3500, a 2500, and a 350. The only thing we're missing is the 150. But it did come with 2 other two other paint sprayer things that I haven't gotten before. This is staple stuff. This needs to go somewhere still. That needs to get checked and listed. This needs to go to storage. So here's the rest of it. Like I said, there's the other NDS box. That's got the smaller ones in it. I could have sworn there was another box of them. I don't know. Around here somewhere. This might be something good too. This capped composite deck tile. These are pretty heavy boxes, and they look like they're new. So that might be something good. So look up that number. Oh no, that's not gonna tell me anything. It says generic clearance. That's not helpful. Because there's another one of these boxes too that said generic clearance, and I wanted to open it up. Because I definitely want to see what it is. It's that one right there. Like I said, there's the 3 other steamers. There's this hopper gun. This thing weighs nothing. I'm surprised if it's even in here. This box weighs absolutely nothing. Pick it up with a finger. It weighs nothing. Oh, look at this sick SpongeBob drawing too that someone did on this box. Too bad they put the sticker over it. But, oh yeah, I wanted to look and see what the hell was in that box too. It doesn't really tell you. But anyways, it's this power texture thing from Wagner. And then there's this extension, paint sprayer extension as well. And like I said, there's the 350, there's the 2500. Those are the 2500s from the other one that I have to finish listing. And then there's another, oh, there's a Soda Stream something in that box. So there's something in this box too. What the hell is this? It's heavy, and it is metal at least. Oh, access door. Interesting. So, oh yeah, this should be something decent as well. Oh my god. Need to put some stuff away here. Simpson strong tie, adjustable post bases. So, Definitely sounds like there's one missing. But I'll have to check it out. Like I said, the garage door opener was actually decent. These as well, hopefully they're actually worth something on eBay. And not, because that looks like it's a full case pack. If I had to guess, you can see that clearance sticker on it. I hate that they cut the clearance sticker off. I want to see. So, this, I don't know about keeping this for ourselves. It's 20 by 20 inch fake hedge panels. Keep those, put it on the fence, see how the neighbors like that. So I don't have to worry about my mess outside. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, rainbird, gutter stuff, or not gutter stuff, sprinkler stuff, 16 timers, 2 of those. So we'll have to see. Obviously I have to go through everything still. That's what I'm working on now. I gotta finish going through and see what we can scavenge out of here. Hold on. Okay. I can get down the stairs without breaking my neck. Alright. So, not a ton of eBay stuff, which is not great. That was kind of the point of this. Oh, I should say, paid $700 for this. Plus sales tax was about $762. But like I said, between the steamers and those, that should get me. That will probably get me to a profit. Everything else will be gravy. So we'll have to see how this turns out. And we'll have to see how it turns out. It'll be okay. I don't think it's gonna be like a home run. If I had to guess, I'd say it's gonna be okay. Depending on these mailboxes, if they're just gonna have to be scrap or not, is really what'll make or break this pallet.